Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and I hope you have a great Easter, and I'm about to make your day even better. Because not only are we going to play a brand new procedural campaign in Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, which would be something to celebrate of itself, we're going to be played with a brand new DLC, which is going to allow me to play it with the Necrons faction. I know, right? It's just so exciting. I'm so excited. Now, the campaign you will get for free if you just have the base game, but in order to play the campaign with the Necrons, you have to have the Necrons DLC, which comes out soon. On this planet, you will make your last stand. Absolute domination is our only means of survival. In planetary supremacy, you control one of the three factions bearing to conquer the planet. So you start off over here and you have a first combat where you build your base, and then you're going to be claiming some of these other areas where you have to go through combat. In order to win, you need to destroy the bases of the other two enemies, which are the Blood Angels and the Terranites. So we're going to be playing with the Necrons. And as a cherry on top, I'm going to be playing this on the hardest difficulty. And it's kind of funny because I haven't really checked the Necrons units that much, so it's going to be pretty fun to figure that out together. But I'm really excited for this because, yeah, I played Warhammer Mechanicus, Adeptus Mechanicus, and it was really fun, so I absolutely love the Necrons. Yeah, it's great. All right, so let's just begin. I mean, I'll talk to you more about it as we get into it. So in the beginning, you're given your units. And but later on you will gain reinforcements points, which we can then use to gain to sort of like pick additional units to your army. And if you lose a unit, you will actually lose it at the end of army. So ideally you don't want to lose too many units, otherwise it's going to be pretty expensive. Now I am going to, okay, so this is how we start. We have a bunch of different units, so we're just going to proceed with the deployment because the deployment is kind of fixed. But we're going to place them around here in a bit of a better way. Before we do that, let me actually, I'm just going to quickly lower the texture quality. We're going to go for like medium, just because I want to make sure that it's not too hard on my computer. So we're going to be playing about Adepta Sororitas, so against the Battle Sisters, so we want to make sure that we're kind of ready for that. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about our unit. So we've got the Score Up Destroyer. This is a really strong unit, and it's especially good in melee, so we want to make sure that we move this one kind of ahead. Then we've got these flayed ones. They're fairly weak melee units, so we're going to put them kind of around here so that they can go ahead and attack. Then we've got these Immortals, and they're amazing because they have absolutely fantastic range on enemies. So they're really good for range attacks. Similarly here, the Death Marks, they have even better range, so we're going to keep them down here because they should be able to shoot at people. Now these warriors, they even though they have like ranged weapons, their optimal range is 1, so they're essentially like melee units. Well, they're not fully melee units, but you know what I mean. Got more of these, so we're going to put more of them up ahead. Death Marks are again good for range attacks, so I think I'll place them over here to hide. Now this guy is really interesting. His optimal range is 2, but he can sometimes attack multiple units at once. So I'll also put them up ahead near this these areas there. And then we've got another ranged person with range attack of 4 and another set of melee units here. Now I'm gonna try to be behind cover, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Essentially, I just want to make sure that the enemies are going to be hitting one of my stronger characters, so either the Hexmax Destroyer or the Score Up Destroyer. We might take one of the flayed ones and sort of use them as a sort of an enemy to draw fire. The Battle Sisters have some interesting units. They have the sort of like the General Battle Sister unit, which is essentially like which is not that strong, but they also have like a bunch of really powerful I'm not sure if that was the best idea. I'm actually going to move this Hexmax Destroyer forward. I'm assuming we'll get partial cover from this, and then they could attack over there, and then we'll leave the rest of the warriors kind of here. And then this Destroyer could hide. Actually, I'm going to put the Destroyer forward. And then the flayed ones That ones will go over there. And I think we'll move these other death marks kind of ahead so that they can get a bit of a better shot when we see the enemies. Right. So what I was talking about was the enemy unit. So the Battle Sisters, they are fairly okay. They're not that strong, but they do have a one type of unit that's really, really strong in melee. So you want to make sure that you don't meet them in melee. You want to make sure that you do your range attack and that you drop a lot of their models off. I'm talking about a model. Actually, we could go even forward and kind of hide behind this. At least partially. I'm going to do that. You have a range of 4, so you could like hide this way and maybe get like a ranged attack. I think that could be good. So in that case, we have to move our melee people forward a little bit. So you move behind them, you as well, and you... I guess maybe you should... you have an optimal range of 1. Yeah, maybe you stay there. These guys can teleport, so I'm gonna... the teleporting costs an action, so I'm gonna straight up teleport them there because... like, what else am I gonna do with them? And we'll move the other ones. I think if I move here, they're not gonna have a range to hit me, so I can just move a bit closer. Maybe you as well. And we're gonna stand behind this for cover. I think that's the way we're gonna do it. Overwatch. I don't know if they're gonna get close enough to attack at this point, but maybe. Okay, yes. Yeah, so we should have a pretty strong cover here because of this. I can't quite see what exactly the cover is, but we're gonna be able to check it when we want to shoot at them later. But you can see we're blocking a lot of the damage. These do seem to be just a basic Battle Sister, so they're not that strong. We don't need to worry about them too much. But we would like to draw their fire on this destroyer because he can block. Similarly to the way some of the attacks were blocked for these guys, it's going to be blocked even better for them. His best range is 2, so if I move him up ahead, he'll be kind of open for attack. Which is a bit... I don't necessarily... I might actually move these guys to the left and move him in the middle. Still won't have a shot. And we're going to orient him that way. And I think we're just going to set up a bit closer and just set up some of these Overwatch. And I think we'll let them come to us because they shouldn't have melee to come to me anyway. Your optimal range is 1. So you just got to go behind. Put the flayed ones in the middle. And this Scottish destroyer, if I move him too much ahead, we're going to get hit here. So we'll keep him over there. Now we need to keep, yeah, you have a range of 6. So you move there. And you should actually be able to shoot. Is that correct? 55% chance to hit with the 22 to 35 times. I could also mark them for that, which will give me 100% chance. But it's a long cooldown and I think I'd rather use it on some of the bigger enemies. Another thing we could do is we could set up a Overwatch to maybe like this length, which would be around 6, so that if they move towards me, which they probably will, I don't know if they're only gonna shoot at this guy. Actually, no, we're gonna shoot at them with this guy because we're gonna have another unit like this, and that other unit they can set up the Overwatch. Oh, your range is only 4. I don't know how well of a cover this is gonna give me. So you move this way. I thought I had one more unit with... Oh, I completely forgot about... Oh, you have a range of 6, so you teleport here. Wait, how far can you move? Oh, I completely forgot about this and I apologize for that. Okay, you teleport here. And even though they don't have an attack right now, we're going to set up an Overwatch with some of our other units just to kind of make sure that we can hit them up there. And these warriors have an optimal range of 1, so you just move this way. And we'll set up some Overwatches just a little bit. May not be the best Overwatch, but... wait, I want to make sure I didn't forget about any of my units like that one. That was a bit of a fail over there, but it's okay. Oh, they increased their range damage, but they're moving towards us, which is good because then we can start doing some of our melee attacks, which would be nice. Unfortunately, we can't seem to drop a single mod. Oh, we actually dropped quite a few models over there. Yeah, they're getting some strong hits here. but nothing too bad. And they dropped 2 models, 3. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of models, but we gotta make sure that that unit doesn't die. So my oh, it actually come back to life. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you know. Give 50% chance to revive up to 2 models from this unit with 50% health, 1 per turn. Okay, that's great. Okay, and there a lot of them are moving ahead. These are all just basic battle sisters. Oh, so there doesn't seem to be any like significantly better unit. Okay. At least I don't see any yet. Oh, we're getting hit here. A little bit. Okay. I'll speed this up a little bit. You also have a chance to get revived. That's pretty cool. So almost every unit of ours has a chance to revive. But this time it's only with 25% turn. Yeah, you can see that they're almost not hitting him at all. I would like to move forward with this guy and maybe attack these two. So we gotta be a little bit careful. Yeah, I can move this way. My optimal range is 2 though, so I'm gonna move over here. Actually, should I be moving at these guys instead? Could attack them both. Maybe let's start with the ranged attacks first. 85% chance. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, and then we're gonna move backwards. And then here we're gonna do something very similar, and we should be able... I don't know if we're gonna straight up drop them. No, actually we didn't drop them at all. I thought we would do better. I don't think we need to go backwards. You have a range of 4. So you can attack these ones in the front. Or I can move you forward. Thing is, if I'm gonna use some of these other ones, I don't know if I need to attack the people in the front. I guess we'll do it. Let's do it. Alright. Now these flayed ones could move ahead and attack. But then how are you? You have an attack like a strong bale. Makes a raged field charge attack. Could I make it on them? Only on these guys, which is way too easy. Okay. Your movement's only 3. Trying to decide what's the best way to go about this. Okay. Got some of the flayed ones here, so I could go here and attack. Alright, let's move these flayed ones ahead. And we'll attack the unit in the back with this. So do a claw attack over here. 10 to 14, 10 times. We will ensure. By the way, we gain momentum from attacking from starting at a different position than we were previously. The thing is, like, this guy, I probably won't have anything else to do with him, and he can't overwatch, so I think I will do it anyways. And we'll at least give them like a different person to target than just these flayed ones. So the destroyer should definitely go here. Immortals awaiting command. So let's start with him. Wait, do we have any flayed ones here? Or like, yeah, the warriors have pretty small range, so the warriors are going to move. Maybe not necessarily these ones. Okay, we'll start with the flayed ones. We'll move them ahead and we'll attack these battle sisters. The warriors should probably attack from a distance and then run away. That seems like a better choice, so we'll do that later. So let's start with the flayed ones and do a claw attack on one of these battle sisters that are closer to me. Ooh, we still didn't drop a single model. It's a bit sad. Like, that was bad. These warriors can move ahead and just shoot. And that seems to be the easiest. Yeah, 44% chance, so let's do that. And you also shoot. Oh, you're gonna need to get closer. So we'll take a step closer and then we'll go back. Because they have other targets that are much closer, Gonna attack the ones closer to me so that we can drop models. Seriously, only drop a single model, come on. That's just bad. You... Okay, so we're gonna grab these immortals, move them over here and shoot at these battle sisters, and then the destroyer will go to the right. So you have optimum range of 4, so you have 63% chance on these guys, but here we have a chance to drop a model, which I actually think is more relevant, because the way that this game works is that if you have a model, even if it's at half HP, it will still attack at full strength, as opposed to... Oh, if I move here, I can attack all 3 of them. The last one's gonna be with the really bad odds, but I think it's worth it. So we can target up to 3. Yeah, 49% chance, 70% chance, and 70% chance.
We're taking fire.
Ooh, still not a single model drop. But I can do it again. I'm gonna do it here. Even though they have partial cover, I just want to make sure that we can drop some of these models. Alright, we dropped 1. And let's start facing that way. Alright, we'll see what happens next. Oh, they're throwing grenades, okay. Looks like they're worried about this unit here. They don't seem to be attacking it that much, so we do have... And remember, we do have that chance of revival. So actually, an interesting strategy with the Necrons might be, if you have like only 1 unit enemy left, you might not want to kill them immediately, because we have to get to 80 points in order to sort of finish them off. And that would give you the bonus, the ability of just like straight up have a chance to heal. Now, what I did right now is I took target optimization, and this allows my attacks to auto hit. So we're gonna attack these battle sisters over there. All right, 2 of them are dead, and we can go again, and we still have a chance. So we can essentially drop this entire unit. It's gonna be super helpful. Okay, almost dropped the entire unit. Now these flayed ones, I think we'll keep attacking this unit that's right in front of me.
We will endure.
All right, we dropped a lot of them. That's great. Now these warriors, okay, you have an optimum range of 1. So we're gonna move up ahead, and I think we'll just kill this unit here, just to make sure that we, that again, the models can, because like I said before, like the models, even with low HP, they can still do like full damage, so that would suck for us. Do we want to risk moving here and attack them? I think we do. I think we do. Like, yes, the warrior units could get hurt, but I do believe that at the end of if you lose a unit fully, you will lose it. But if you have like lost health, I don't think that progresses to the next. Oh man, this was such a fail. To the next campaign. So at least in that regard, we could like it shouldn't matter. So we should be able to like heal up nicely. To get the unit with full HP, even if it's like hurt a little bit. Do we want to do Hunter's Mark? I think we might. I think we could drop... Wait, we have a 90% chance to hit these people over there. So let's do that. We didn't do that much damage. Well, we got 4 out of 5 to half HP. So that means... Okay, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark these 3 battle sisters. And again, we're still doing the strategy of let's drop models where we can. And now we have 87% chance to hit. Wait, 1, 2, 3. If I move here, I'll have a better optimal range. So even though they'll have a better range at me, I think I can drop this unit. So I think I'm better off. Yeah, here I have a 100% chance to hit, so that's obviously way better. Seriously, you're dropping so few models. I need you to like drop more than this. Okay. Looking at this, 77% chance, 23 to 31, 9 times. So that will drop like half of them because a lot of them have above 32 HP. Here it would drop all of them, but it's only a 69% chance. Okay, let me first look at the flayed ones. What are your chances here? 10 to 14, 8 times. I'm considering moving with the flayed ones here and going on these 2 weak battle sisters because I think the flayed one can finish them off. And that should be super helpful for us because, again, models. Beautiful. And I think we're gonna do... Ooh, this is so hard. Do we go there? I think maybe what we're gonna try to do first is see if maybe can you and you... Could you kill these people? These battle sisters, because then they only have like 3 units left, like few units left. Ooh, they've got partial cover, but that's okay. I can, after I do an attack of there, they won't have partial cover maybe. Actually, I'm not sure if they have partial cover because of this. No, I think they have it because of the destroyer. So grab the destroyer and we'll go... Ooh, make... This is a chance to kill one of my destroyers. But because they're so weak, I think it's worth it. Give it a shot. So I think we'll do it regardless. Oh, it didn't kill him. Great. Alright, we dropped 3. Which is beautiful. Do we want to fall back over there? I don't know if the cover is going to be that helpful, but we'll try. Oh, I should have... I didn't realize I could have moved a step further. You move that way. You all obviously need to turn this way. And you also need to turn that way. Now, these warriors. 10 to 14, 15 times, but only 57% chance that. So we're going to say 10 to 14, 7 times. That's 70. That can drop 2 units. So we'll use it on the people in the back. Beautiful. I definitely need you to move away. So that you don't get hit. Also, like, turn forward. Alright. They don't have much left. They have 1 full unit and then 3 models and a, like, semi-strong unit over here. I'm gonna move... Do we want to move here or here behind cover? I think this is a better cover. And we're gonna be facing, like, this direction. Just kind of be ready. Anybody else I haven't done anything with? You as the flayed ones, I do like you being close to the enemy. Do we want to move these warriors because we like a step back? Seems kind of actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it because they might choose to hit them. And again, I'm gonna be really careful about like not using a full unit. This is a huge risk. If they kill this unit, I'll be super sad. But I do think it was kind of okay. Fantastic. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Because that would be bad for us. Like that would obviously be. Ooh, please don't kill this. Come on, one of you, please survive. One of you, just one. Oh, one of them came back. Let's go, baby. No. Whew, okay, 2 are alive. No. Come on, man up. I think they dropped it. Did they drop it? Okay, we lost 1 unit though. So I'm still pretty happy with that as a result. I'm gonna kill the closer battle sisters, but again, I think the problem is that it's gonna be out of range. Sorry, that it's going to be like a partial cover if I have my destroyer standing there. So I'm gonna start with my other units first. So we lost 1 unit of flayed ones, which is not too bad, but it's obviously a little sad. So, but we almost made it without any losses. I mean, I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty, okay? I'm allowed to have some losses, yeah? So we're like, no, we are not. Well, too bad. Alright, move ahead, shoot the people in the back. Really? You couldn't even finish that? Are we sure the destroyer can finish these guys? Yeah. I mean, what are your odds better? Not really, just shoot the one in the back. Alright, you now kill this, hopefully. 1 unit, guys, played once. It was so close, though. And my guys kept trying so hard because they kept reviving themselves, but it just wasn't enough. Flayed ones. I think you can kill this. Like, I have faith in you. Like, you gotta avenge your brothers. Like, you gotta. Alright, down. Okay, we already won, so we didn't even need to finish that off. I was gonna kill them, but we didn't need to. Yeah, we lost that single beautiful unit, but it's fine. Alright, proceed. So I do want to show you what happens after this. So, we lost 1 unit, so we'll have 1 less unit total. So if we're gonna be looking at our army, which we will in a moment, we'll see. But here we got our first base, our Necrons base. Beautiful. And we gotta destroy all of them. And essentially the way this works is that you can see the strength of your army, and you can add, you can reinforce your army. So I can use some of my points to reinforce. So I can have up to 1,500, and it's gonna cost me 1 action to do this. So we can pick a unit here. We're actually gonna do this in the next turn. So now that I'm looking at this, did we? Yeah, only 1 flayed ones unit. I think we did. I'm a little confused because in my test game I also got 9, but I think in my test game I lost more than 1 unit on the beginning. So we'll have to check this again after we in the next episode. But so what we're gonna do in the next episode, we're gonna use some actions to reinforce, and then what you do is you can choose to go to a place. For example, let's click here. You want to claim this. This is gonna give us 200 army points, and then you can see here the strength of the enemy and your strength, and then you can use that. Then you're going to be obviously fight that fight. So we're going to do that in the next episode. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, write on the comments, and you can click on the right to watch the next episode. Hope I'll see you there.